Hi folks, thanks for checking out this video here on G4G, Games for Gamers. I'm your host Nate Palmdon, and today we're taking a look at Marvel's Future Fight, and amazingly, I'm no longer getting the security errors. So as you'll notice, this is my PC here. This is the PC that I record most of the Heroes of the Storm and the Marvel Avengers Alliance stuff on. And this is an Android emulator called Handy Andy. The first one that I ran into was called BlueStacks, and then eventually wound up taking it off for Handy Andy, which was easily rootable. And Marvel Future Fight used to work on it, and it kind of gave you a security error for a little while there, but it seems like it's working again. Just kind of on a hunch, I fired up Andy today and said, let me get Marvel Future Fight back on here and see what happens. So it does seem that it is working, and apparently I picked a good day to check this out, as there is a ton of new content in the game. So I'm going to send out my points over here and collect my 5,000 every day. You want to make sure you do this every single day to get your easy 5,000. Nobody in particular that's kind of high. See, I don't like to take people that have not played in several days, because then they're kind of useless as an ally. They're never going to progress. I mean, all these 6s and 7s, I get rid of these. And you always want to try to find people that are higher than you, if you can, because then when you call them into battle, they're pretty good. So, gonna collect, well actually gonna go to the store first. You'll notice I'm near the cap of almost 2,000 shield points. So let us take a look at what is in the store today. So this is a nice new, wow, that's different. They give you a bio, wow, hey, this is pretty cool. They're giving you a bio now, and they're telling you what teams. Now, I already have Yondu, so what they're doing is they're giving you biometrics to your mailbox. And then you can cash them in and buff up other heroes or purchase other heroes that you don't have. Spider-Man Miles Morales package. So it seems like we have Ultimate Spider-Man in here. This package gives you Spider-Man at 180, which I think is like 5-star, maybe 4-star. Nornstone Selector, so you can immediately cash out for Nornstones that benefit him. 1,000,000 gold, that's pretty good. A lot of dimension debris, and level 5 experience chips times 100, so that's pretty nice package. No pun intended there. Too bad I can't see him on this screen. We've got Spider-Gwen, we've got Silk, and we've got some other packages, Leadership of Evil, and Bodyguards. So I always like to come here when I get close to the 2,000 cap. I go ahead and spend my assemble points, and then I go over here and I claim them. For the gifts, I mean, my energy, look at that. My cap is 80, and I'm at nearly 5,000 energy. That's kind of awful, isn't it? It's so bad. It's just because, like, I tend to play the game in spurts, but I always try to log in at least once or twice a day and collect my stuff. So, let's see the new things that we have here. Basically what I like to do with my teams is I have a high-level team that has like all my top guys. These are the guys who tackle new missions and all the high-level stuff. And right now it's Carter, Ultron Prime, and Chicky Captain America. Hulkbuster can definitely be in there. These are my top 4 right now, with Elektra and Samurai Iron Man bringing up the rear. And then I have leveling teams. My leveling teams tend to be an anchor or a carry, and then people I want to level up. So here you can see Jessica Jones, similar to our Marvel Avengers Alliance Spec Ops. A standard Spider-Man. Over here, here's another one of my level teams. This is because I wanted to get both Nico and Captain Marvel up. So Hulkbuster is my carry for this team, even though they are relatively close to them. And my other carry team right now are the Hulks, carried by Iron Man. So you want to make sure that your carries, you don't run the same carries in multiple groups. The reason being is that they eventually lose their rested experience and they don't get the big bonuses. So you kind of want to bounce around in your carry squad. So let's take a look at some of the new content. As you can see, all my people are above 20 at the moment. And you'll have to forgive Hulk's seizure lag over there. Handy Andy, being an emulator, can take a bit out of a PC, and when you record from it, it can get a little rough. So I have no real farm targets right now because nobody's super close to the next star. Bullseye was one of my most recent ones. And if I get blaster biometrics to turn in, I'm definitely going to go from like a Campbell. So here are the new Spider-Verses. We have Silk. And we have Spider-Gwen, and we have Miles. Much like Marvel Avengers Alliance, I'll tell you, Silk's got an ass in this game. And let's see what we have here for the new costumes. We have Sister Grimm. We know where's Nico. Come on, guys. I know you don't have mutants in this game, but we can't call her Nico in this. So she is a blaster, just like her default suit. I think I like the default suit better. Let's see. Punished and angry like a wolf skills inflict burn damage. She does have some bonus attack stats over here. I don't like the suit that much. I don't think I would go for it, honestly. Let's check out some of the others. We have a new one for Black Bolt. I like it. I think this one's pretty cool, although I've only ever seen Black Bolt as a stock. I didn't know he had a new one now. So activate ratio while using skill apply to self. One attacks activate guard break. Interesting. And his stats are up. It's an okay bonus. I don't know that I would spend my crystals on that. We do have a new one for War Machine. Adds a stun effect to armor clash. That seems pretty good. I'm currently using this game's version of Pepsi Can, which is the Iron Patriot. So we have Modern, we have Iron Patriot, and we have Avengers Initiative. One of my favorite, this is my favorite suit for Captain Marvel. This is the one that I think I like the most. Hate this. This is just awful. And here's her stock one. This is definitely one of my favorite suits. Adds one extra hit attack to backflip blast. So she stays as a universal, which is pretty cool. I like that outfit. It's one of my favorite representations of Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, so I think I would get that one. What do we have here? We have Gomorrah. So this is very similar to how she initially released in Marvel Avengers Alliance. Quite sparkly over here. So that's movie Gomorrah. And that's kind of how she released in Marvel Avengers Alliance. Increased bleed damage. That could be pretty cool. I like the kind of galaxy sparkles back there. If you want to take a look at the person who does it the best, I have to show you this character because I love how this game portrays her. I think the graphical effects are amazing, and I could probably stare at it for hours because it is just so cool. Here she is, Singularity. Is that not one of the coolest effects you've ever seen? I mean, forgiving the fact that she almost looks like Galaxy naked, but I think this is so cool. Visually, I think this is a really cool effect, and I like just sitting here staring at this little universe that is contained in Singularity's body. So it actually seems like Gomorrah is a little bit Singularity-ish there. Over here, we have Spiderman. All new, all different. Not to be confused with Miles Morales. It's pretty good. So, more web shots for skill web shot. This is a really good uniform. I like it. If I had a little bit more crystals, I would probably get it. It's very, very interesting with that that coloration over there for the spider in the center. Web shot and web slinger inflict shock damage. Interesting. You may be able to apply that piece of gear that increases that. So here we have the Winter Soldier Captain America. This is one of my favorite representations of Captain America. The shield is, of course, extremely beat up. I like this outfit a lot. This is the Captain America that I'm using. Her immune to damage is really big. It makes her stupidly tanky. Here we have Avengers Age of Ultron. Here we have just regular Avengers. I like this suit a lot. I think the combat bonuses of this are really good. Let's see. While getting hit with a 25% rate, apply to self, immune to all damage, and guard break on skill Valor. More ricochet for skill shield. So, I don't know. Visually, I like this one more, but I think Secret Wars 2099, this version of Captain America in the game, I think combat-wise, I like more. So I would probably get the, if I had unlimited funds, I would say I would get the Gomorrah one, Black Bolt one because it's cool. Visually, I don't want the Nico one. I would get Captain Marvel. Definitely. So it's nice to see that the game is working in Handy Andy again. I wouldn't necessarily try to play it on this, as this just would be way smoother on my tablets. But it is nice to see that it is available again here, so at least I can do some videos on it. If anybody happens to have an alliance that they want to invite me to, feel free. I'm not part of one in the game, and I know there are some things that you can get off of it over here. Yeah, I don't want to apply to... No, can go away. Please go. Please to be going away, sir. No, I don't want to exit. No, I don't want to go to anybody here. No, just... Ah, boy. Are you gonna force me into applying to somebody? Can I maybe apply and then hit cancel and get out of this? Cancel. Okay, yay. Alright, there we go. Man, that would have been embarrassing if I was forced to apply for Alliance. Like, oh, excuse me, sorry. But it was stuck. So what I always do in this game every day is I hit up my free chest once every 24 hours. And then depending on how my shield points are, I get an assemble box. Anytime I'm getting close to 2,000, I pick it. Typically, in a given day, I will run some missions for any hero whose biometrics I'm going for. And I hit up Battle World. Well, okay, so there's no Battle World right now. Battle World seems a little unfair at times. Sometimes you just get paired up against people who are just like, you're in the low 30s and you're fighting 40s and 45s. You're like, okay, yeah, this is fun. Getting my ass kicked. I try to do at least 5 arenas today, every day. If I have time, I try to pull off 10. Because you do get some bonuses for that. And let's see if we have any new stories. I don't think we do. So we still have the Guardians of the Galaxy ones that are up. We have the Ant-Man ones that I do need to finish. We still have our dailies. We still have our Villain Siege, which is like a progressing raid. And we still have our chapters. If you come over to chapter 10... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, chapter 9 is when you start with some of the new heroes that were released. So we have this chapter 10. So alright, we've still got the 10 chapters. I believe the Secret Wars stuff starts in 9, if I remember correctly. And I'm here back at the beginning of 7. So I think I'm actually going for Red Skull biometrics right now. I forget if I capped him or not. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video here on the updates of Marvel Future Fight. Pretty soon we'll be adding Marvel Avengers Alliance 2 to the mobile arenas. So we'll have MAA 2, we'll have MFF, we'll have Contest of Champions. There's going to be a lot of friggin' Marvel games on mobile. We're just going to have pure ADHD for that. So, take care everybody. I certainly hope you guys enjoyed the video.